Hello everyone. In this video, I'm solving one full module from practice test 4 released by the College Board. And I'll show you not just the answers, but the fastest strategies to think like SAT wants you to. Let's just jump in. This is Bluebook application, as you see here. And I'm going to click the full range practice test. Here, test type is SAT, of course, and practice test. There are several practices, as you see, and I'm going to click the practice test 4. So let's click the next. So here you got some instruction and I will click the next and the exam begin. I'm going to skip the verbal part. So let's see, click the resume test and that's it. The math begin. First question, if x is 7, what is the value of x plus 20? So 27 plus 20 is 27. Second question, you are given the data set. Okay. And they say which statement correctly compares the mean. Look, the sets x and y are exactly the same. Here we have extra 27. If you have the number which is different is greater than the rest, automatically mean will be greater than the previous one. If the additional number here is less than the others, so the mean of this one will be less than the x. But in fact, 27 is the greater than the rest. So the mean of y is greater than mean of x. The answer will be B here. Here you are given two similar triangles. They say, what is the measure of if the measure of the Q is 18, what is the S? Look, if they are similar, Q and T are the same. So what I will do here, if that one is 18, this is also 18, and 90, these two angles will be equal to each other. Sum of the interior angles of the triangle is 180 degrees, so 90 plus 18 plus what will be 180 degrees? That is 72. And the next question is, we have these kilograms of propellant before lunch, and 21 seconds after, we got this one wrapped. On average, approximately how much propellant in kilograms did the rocket burn each second after? Look, it dropped from 467 to 360 to 105 kilograms. So let's find the difference between them. When you click the calculator button here, so you see the Desmos calculator, what I will do, 467,000 minus 362,105, and the difference is 104. And because it takes 21 seconds, and in the end of the question they say each second after, I'm going to divide this to 21 to see the answer. Per second it decreased by 4,995. So it is A. Here you are given the system of equation. They ask for x, y. This is just a Desmos question. You just need to write 4x is equal to 20, and negative 3x plus y is equal to negative 7. The solution is intersection points. As you see, x is 5, y is 8. They ask for sum of them. 5 plus 8 is 13. The answer is C. And in the next question, a certain apprentice has enrolled in 85 hours training courses. You see, like we are given the formula 10x plus 15y is equal to 85. So 85 is the number of the hours. So it means 10x represents the hours and 15y is also hours. I mean, like hours plus hours must be hours, isn't it? If 10x represents the number of hours and x is the number of the on-site training, it means 10 represents number of hours that one on-site training takes. And the same way, 15 represents the number of the hours that one online training courses takes. So question is, how many more hours does the online training courses take to each on-site training courses? So the answer is like difference of them. One of them takes 15, one of them takes 10. How many more hours? The difference between 15 and 10 is just 5. Next question is square x has a side length 12. The perimeter of the square y is twice the perimeter of the square. So if the perimeter of y is twice of the perimeter of x, because the perimeter is just sum of the side lengths. If the sum of the sides of y is twice the sum of the sides of x, it means one side of y is twice of the one side of x. So if the side length of x is 12, side length of y will be 2 times 12, I mean 24. What's the question? What is the length in centimeter of one side of y? So it's just a twice of it, 24. And next question. You are given the linear equation. They say, how many gallons of gasoline are used to drive each mile? Oh, you guys remember the equation of a line, which is like y is equal to kx plus b. And the definition of the slope was what? Slope is k here. Definition of the slope was like, when I increase x by 1, how y change? So that's the same thing. If I increase m by 1 for each mile, G decreased by 0.05. And the question says about how many miles it changes. So that will be 0.05. I mean, the answer is A. Okay. So the next question is like, what is the positive value of x minus 1? Look, that is Desmos questions too. I'm going to write absolute value of 4x minus 4 is equal to 112. So you see here we have one positive, one negative answer. Because the question asks for what's the positive value of, if x is negative, x minus 1 will be negative 2. That's because I'll pick the positive value of it, which is, as you see, 29. When x is 29, 29 minus 1 will be 28. Let's see the 10th question. Oh, well, that's like just cross multiplication. Look, if I just cross multiply, that will be like 11x is equal to y divided by 7b. To find x, I need to divide both sides by 11. So if I divide both sides by 11, that will be x is equal to y divided by 77b. Oh, the answer will be C here. All right. Okay, let's move forward. Here we are given the table. They say if the equation is mx minus 28, where m is a constant, what's the value of m? You can use the slope formula, which is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, or you can just use a Desmos calculator for this. You're going to click this button, add table. If it is linear equation, I mean writing two values, two coordinates is fully enough. No need the other, 137. You guys see here the button. When you click on it, it is linear regression. So I'm going to pick first one. Oh, did I write something wrong? Oh, sorry, that is 82. So you see the slope here is 11. M is 11. You see negative 28 is also there. So because they ask for the value of M, I'll write 11 here. Question 12 is just a simple expression. They say if you just simplify this, what will the b? B is the coefficient of x cubed, as you see. When I just simplify this, I will have 5x cubed plus 4x cubed. So that will be 9x cubed. It means b will be 9. And this one seems like also this was question. I'll try it. I'm going to try it. Y is greater than 14. And the second one is 4x plus y is less than 18. Oh, let's see where is the solution. Okay, solution is intersection point. As you see, this part is going to be solution. So that part. They say which of the following, if x and 53 is a solution, I'm going to write the coordinates, which is x and 53. You might change the x because it's multiple choice question. You might try the answer key one by one. Let's see the C, for instance, 5. You see it is out of the solution. Okay, I'm going to pick, let's say negative 5. Still out of the solution. I'll pick 9. Oh, well, I guess the answer is A. Yes, you see, that's the solution. So I'll pick A as an answer. And the next question says what? We have 300,000 cells per milliliter during the initial observation. The number of the cells per milliliter double every 3 hours. Okay, guys, how we can do this question? Initially, that is 300,000, isn't it? And it doubles means multiply by 2 every 3 hours. They ask for the value of it 15 hours after. Look, how many 3 hours do we have in 15 hours? 5. So it means we are going to double this value 5 times. Instead of writing like, multiply by 2 to 5 times, you can just write it like, multiply by 2 raised to 5. I guess that will be D as an answer. So well. And the next question, this one. It says like X represents the number of the years since the end of 1992, and the graph gives like Y by thousands. I mean, this is 9,000, this is 6,000, this is 3,000, all right? And the question is what? Which statement best interpretation of the y-intercept? Look, y-intercept of the graph means when x is 0. What was x? X represents the number of the years, isn't it? So it means we are talking about 0 years after 1992. So years cannot be 10. I eliminate this. And when x is 0, the answer is 9,000 because y represents by in 1,000. I'm not going to pick 9. I'll eliminate C and not 90. So that's because 9,000. I'll pick D as an answer. Next question. We know the rule like the exponents. A raised to n over m is m's root of a raised to n. So that's the same thing. We are going to do it this way. If it is 7th root of x raised to 9, y raised to 9, can I just write xy raised to 9? And that will be xy raised to 9 divided by 7. So I guess the answer is B here. All right. So let's move forward. And here we are given if A increased 7% from 2015 to 2016, and 2016 is K times 2015. What is K? K shows 7% increase. Look, that was 100% original. When I increase it by 7%, that becomes like 107%. So 107% means you multiply by 1.07. That is it. It must be C there. Okay. We are given the system linear equation has no solution. Look, if the system has no solution, like it means they never intersect. Of course, you might try the answer key one over the Desmos, but the point is what? If there's no solution, it means two lines not intersect. If two lines not intersect, it means like their slope are same. Slope are same here in the case C, both 16, okay? And we are given this first term is 9. So it must be out of the bracket part, like, must be 9 because it's the first term. It means 9 multiplied by something. Okay. The answer A, B cannot be the answer. They say first, after the first is 4 times the preceding terms. Like every time we multiply by 4. If I'm looking for first term, it must be 9, isn't it? When n is 1, the answer must be 9. When n is 1, the answer is 36. So this cannot be the answer. But when n is 1, the answer will be 9. D will be the answer. The minimum value of x is, look, the point is what? Minimum value of x. So if I'm talking about minimum value of x, it means x is greater than or equal to something. All right. If they say maximum value, I will write less than or equal to something. So anyway, they said 12. How we translate the text into the mass. It's like 12 less 6 times n. So as you see, the answer is B will be here. All right. We got last two questions. This is RSSTTR. We are given that these are the right triangle. Okay. If it is right triangle, look, which one could be the RS, ST? Sometimes they give like, S is the right angle or R is the right angle or something like this. But here, I guess like right triangle has two legs and one hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the longest one. This is a hypotenuse, 52. So I'm going to write T here, R here. It doesn't matter. You can write RT anyway. So ST is 48. S is automatically this part, 48. And the other one is 20. And they say RST is similar to UVW. What is the value of tangent W? Look, W and T, because they are similar, are same. If they ask what the tangent W, it's equal to tangent T. Tangent of T is opposite divided by adjacent. So like it's 20 divided by 48. Well, 20 divided by 48. If I cancel both sides by 4, it will be 5 divided by 12. B must be the answer. Okay. And one last question. We got this one. Is translate when you translate the graph, shift the graph up, down, left, right, you have to write first y. Look, here I'm going to find y. If you find y will be equal to, if I take it to the right side of an equation, let's do step by step. 10y is equal to 9x minus 19. Because I'm looking for y, I'll divide both sides by 10, which is 0.9 and 1.9. All right. And when you shift the graphs and if you're using the Desmos, you should use f of x, okay, not y values. So this is the graph we have. Let's see the graph. Okay, that's a graph. And they say we translate it down 4 units. How we translate something down by 4 units? F of x minus 4. You see, I'm going to check the second graph, not the first graph, because they ask for the translated one. They say, what is the x-intercept? Look, x-intercept is 6.55 something. So the question is how we can write the answer. Look at this one. When I write, let's check something. I'm allowed to write only 5 of them, okay? So the point is, if you want to write an answer key like this, you can take the first 5 characters. Do not forget that the point dot here is also one character. I'm going to write 6.555. All right. They say either truncate it, like, just take first 5 character or write approximation. If you write 555 or 556, they both are the correct answer. I prefer to just cut for 5 characters, okay? That's it, guys. We have done with all of it, like first module. Now what we can do is like Let's see if we have a mistake there. So guys, now I just log in my College Board account and I'm just checking like how's the result. These are the verbal part that we skip, and this is the math part. It seems like all correct. Yes. I just want to show you one thing. You see here, we have written 6555. That's correct answer, and 556 is also correct answer. Both are accepted, or you can just write the fraction form. Like on the Desmos, it's a bit hard to see it exactly, but you can just write. Using this is like, safer one. So that's it. Like it took something around 10 minutes that you can do first module. Just be careful using the Desmos calculator. And do not forget to double check the questions. Like even if you find the X, Y, or the value of whatever it is you found in the end, double check the question to see like, if the thing that you have found is exactly what they ask or not. Take care, bye bye, and have a good day.